Hey, Dallas. Thanks for taking the time today. We'll get started here with Tim McManus and then Mike Kay.
Hey, Dallas, with Zach coming back, this is going to be, 4 years where you had to share the snaps and not be the kind of the clear-cut number one. I'm curious what kind of challenges that presents or has presented you and how you've handled it.
Honestly, I feel like it gives more problems to the defense than it does to myself. All I've ever really known is playing with Zach. To have two of the top tight ends in the league, I think, is beneficial for both of us. I think we'll both be utilized. I'm just excited to play with him for another year.
Go ahead, Mike, and then Josh.
Dallas, earlier this year, we talked to you about your potential contract extension being in the final year of your deal. I was just curious if there's any update on that, and how do you feel about a deal not being locked in place heading into week one?
Yeah, my representation, we talked about it earlier. We thought we'd have a deal done by this time of the year, but the teams decided to go a different way. We haven't got that done yet. I'm not too worried about it. I believe in what I can do. I believe in, being able to go out and perform and, whatever happens, happens. But not too worried about my contract right now. Just want to focus on winning games, winning the division, and ultimately winning the Super Bowl.
Josh and then Jeff.
Hey, Dallas, I know you'll probably get a lot of questions here about Zach, but I'm curious about another guy in the room that we really haven't heard much about. Jack Stoll, made the 53-man roster. What's it been like working with him in the room? And could you just give us a little bit more description of, his personality, his character, and, why he made this team?
Yeah, Jack's been awesome. He's a smart kid. He's very athletic, fast. He does the right thing. He's a good blocker. He puts his head in there. He runs route. He's fast. Like I said, he's gonna have a role both on offense and on special teams. And I'm just excited to see what he can do. Watch him continue to grow because from OTAs to the start of camp to now, he's improved so much and just keeps getting better and better each and every day. So it's just been fun seeing him, helping him grow.
Go ahead, Jeff, and then Jamie.
Dallas, do you think that the return of Zach played any role in the Eagles' ending negotiations?
No, I don't think so. I think when the negotiations end, it wasn't still sure if he was going to be here or not. But like I said, I'm happy that he's here. I had a 4-year deal when I came into the league. I'm playing my last year. I'm excited just to go out there and show the world what I can do.
Go ahead, Jamie, and then Ed.
Dallas, with a new head coach and a somewhat new quarterback, nobody really knows what to expect from this team. What are your guys' expectations heading into week one in the season?
Yeah, I think our expectations are really high. We got a lot of people that aren't looking at us like we're going to be that great. We have a whole different mindset in the building. Looking at our team from bottom to top, I think we got a great team. O-line, D-line's great, and that's kind of where it all starts. So I think if we can just play well, make sure we know what we're doing, how to do it, and we can play fast, I think we'll give a lot of teams a lot of problems.
Ed and then Bo.
Hey, Dallas. So with the contract negotiations stalled, I guess, does that give you more motivation to go out and, put together even a better season than maybe what you thought you might want to do?
Not really. Football is the ultimate team game. And, like I said before, I'm going to do whatever it takes to help this team win, whether it's me blocking, catching the ball. Obviously, I like to do it all. And playing tight end, I get to do it all. Without the contract, it's the same thing. I'm where my feet are. I'm right here. I'm going to work every day, trying to get better and better each and every day. And that's my main concern. I'll let my representation worry about all the logistics of the contract stuff. But for me, I'm just going to try to get better each and every day and go play my best on Sundays.
Bo and then Zach.
Dallas, in terms of how you view yourself among the league's tight ends, where do you feel like you rank?
I feel like I'm at the top. I don't really get too worried about the numbers. Like I said, I care more about winning. But I think there's things that I can do that other tight ends can't do, and there's things that other tight ends can do that I can't do. But I think I'm one of the better tight ends in the league. And I think all tight ends are going to say that. But I hold myself to a high standard. And that's where I want to be. So that's where I'm going to put myself, keep envisioning it like that, and just keep striving to get there.
Go ahead, Zach, and then Rube.
Hey, Dallas, all you've known these past few years, too, is a team that's played heavy 12 personnel relative to other teams to get you guys both on the field. Is there a way for you to have the year you want, Zach to have the year you want, and you guys not to be a heavy 12 personnel team?
Yeah, I think so. I think, if we're winning games, ultimately, I don't think anybody's going to be too concerned if they got 5 catches, 10 catches, whatever it is. If we're winning games, I think it's kind of a loser's mindset is when people start worrying about that. So I think if we can go out there to handle business, put wins, just keep winning, everything will sort itself out. And, I think everybody on the team's a team player. So whatever's best for the team, I think we're all willing to do.
Go ahead, Rube, and then Dave.
Hey, Dallas, we've all seen players who go into the last year of their rookie contract. They can let it become a distraction and affect them on the field. How do you make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'd love to have a contract. It takes a little, just bat off, where you're going to be for the next X amount of years. But for me, I really don't think about it that much. I'm fortunate to be able to play football, the game I love. I get to come out here and hang out with some of the coolest guys I've ever met. So I'm just taking advantage of being able to play in the NFL and just not worry about that stuff.
We'll take 2 more here. So go ahead, Dave, and then Chris McPherson.
Kind of to follow up on that, Dallas, are you still hopeful that a deal might get struck during the season?
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of leaving that up to my representation. They'll inform me if any big news happens, but that hasn't yet. So I'm just letting them handle it, focusing on just getting better each and every day, getting ready for the season, getting ready to go and beat Atlanta.
Go ahead, Chris.
Dallas, last year's opener was your first career 100-yard performance. Just how is the chemistry with Jalen Hurts, and how critical is that going to be going against a very aggressive Atlanta defense this Sunday?
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I can get a few more of those this year. But no, throughout the offseason, going into this year, even into last year, caught a lot of passes from Jalen. Really excited to see what he can do. But no, I feel like our connection is great. I feel like just everything we're doing as a team should be good going into this week.
All right, thanks for the time, Dallas.
Thank you.